All right, so for this video, I want to show you the Slopes app, which works on iOS devices, either on an iPhone or here on my iPad. And so if I just click on the Slopes app, it opens up and I can choose some basic forms for a differential equation. In this one, I'm just going to take this one, and I'm going to, like before, I can click in a spot and it'll draw solutions. Now I can use my fingers to change the window in the viewing here. And in these problems, then you also have parameters in the problem, and you can just slide those with your finger to see what that changes in the problem. Or you can type in a number here, negative 0.5 if I want to, and I can have that show up there to change the problem that way. This one I want to actually go a little bit further, and I want to edit the problem. And if I click up here in the problem, I can then type over here, and I'm going to put in sine of t. T is the variable that we're using in these problems by default. And then the carriage return takes care of that. And now we can see here, these are autonomous or not autonomous differential equations because it has t in it. And we see that it's not the case that all the solutions tend to zero or to tend to a constant. There are no constant solutions that work for this. And again, it depends upon what the values are. If we change this a to be something positive, then things kind of grow. And but if a is negative, even a little bit negative, then they decline and decrease. So we see, again, we can see, here it looks like these solutions are all staying periodic. Then, kind of the variation is going out and all the different initial conditions are going down to the same thing after a long period of time, because a is barely negative. If we make a more negative, then that's going to happen faster. And these are the kinds of things that we want to be able to work with here. So I keep this video to under 12 minutes, but that's a real quick thing there. Again, we can clear all the curves out of something. We can look at different types of models that we want to look at. There's some basic forms that you have here, and then you can edit things if you need to on your own. So again, another autonomous equation here. Looks like maybe solutions are all running to zero pretty quickly. Okay. And if we happen to make a, the more negative we make a, the faster they go to zero. And if a happens to be positive, then they don't go to zero. They either, the ones that started above zero go up, and the ones that started below zero go down. And if we wanted to make a exactly zero, we could enter that in and do that. And then, well, if a is equal to zero, then my differential equation is just y prime equals zero, which means y is a constant. And that's what we see here is all these constant solutions. So just some simple things that we can look at here. And this is the Slopes app. And again, in the Slopes app here, then I went in the slope fields. Later on, we may look at the oscillations or the systems. But all right, now we want to look at the slope fields. And we can see where that's going to be. So with that, I will end this video. And I think that should be it for what I have planned to do here for chapter 1, and I'll start getting stuff out there for chapter 2 coming up here soon. So hope this is helpful and useful.